Hmm. Have you just been here waiting for me? Oh. Such a well-behaved little pet you've become. So sweet, so compliant, so willing to listen to everything I say. You trust me, don't you? Thank you, darling. You're special to me. You truly are. And I hope to make you feel a little more safe, a little less stressed in my presence. By now, you let me in your mind with little resistance, and you know that anything I do is to help me look after you. So good. Now that you're nice and comfortable, I think it's the perfect time to have one of our sessions. Wouldn't you agree? Of course you do. It's so much easier when you agree with what I tell you. You've worked hard enough. All you have to do is lie back, relax, breathe in, breathe out, and give up control just for a little bit. You know you're safe with me. You can let me take over, just like you always do. You know you can give in and sleep. 5. Wide awake. Great work today. How are you feeling? Disoriented? I don't think this feeling will ever go away. Take your time. I'll be here for you. But you did so well for me. I'm very proud of you. I mean everything I say. You deserve all the praise. You make me happy, and making me happy makes you happy, doesn't it, dear? Yes, it does. Good pet. So eager to please. No need to think. Just sinking into this calm, safe place. Oh no. No falling asleep. Come on, pet. Wake up. You can't be sleeping too much now, or you'll have trouble tonight. Wake up. All the way. So sleepy. Lately you've been dozing off so much. Are you always really this tired? Or do you just like finding an excuse to snuggle up? I'm just kidding. I'm the one who made you this way. But it's so much better, don't you think? Or, no, you don't think. You just listen and do as I say, which is how it should be. Now that you've stopped thinking about everything, and everyone that made your life so difficult, there are no more thoughts, no more worries. It's a good thing I like keeping you close, too. You are my pet, after all. How about we pick a movie? Grab some blankets and get all comfortable? Then you'll have all the excuse you need to cuddle with me until you fall asleep. Yeah? Great. Here, grab the remote. You start searching for something, and I'll be right back, okay?
Tonight, a Brownsville family is pleading for help from the public to find their family member who's been missing since Friday.
CBS 4's Michelle Vargas tells us about the search.
We gave it some time, and then 24 hours later, then we already panicking. And Sunday came, and Monday came, and Tuesday came, so something is off.
Alright, I got something you could snack on, a blanket. Are you ready to bundle up? Darling, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. What are you watching? Here, let me see.
The family says they have done all that
The
they can to find their
news?
loved one.
Oh, I see. They are still looking for you, huh? They're just so stubborn. Maybe we should send them a little message. Let everyone know how happy you are with me. They tend to be so dramatic. You don't have to worry. If it's stressing you out, let's put something else on, I would not go as far as to call it that, but other people might see it that way. You are not really being held against your will if you want to stay, are you? I have maybe given you a small nudge in that direction, but that's all. All I've done is make you want to stay in a place where you're safe and happy.
If you have any information that could help locate...
Let's change channels before this upsets you more, alright? A sweet pet like you shouldn't have to worry about anything. Nothing at all. I'll help you find a nice movie to watch. They don't really like me out there. Unfortunate, isn't it? All I do is take sweethearts like you, pamper you, spoil you, keep you close, talk to you until you can't imagine a better life, hanging on to my every word and listening to everything I tell you. That's good. Don't think too hard about it. If you don't remember much, it must have been unimportant enough. All you have to worry about is what happens here. I have given you a much better life than the one you had. That's all you need to know.
Very truly. You are the epitome of everything I have ever looked for in another.
You look unconvinced.
And I know that you think of me as just a friend.
It's okay. It's normal to have doubts. But you should at least get answers that satisfy you. Why don't I talk you through it a little while? Look at me. Look into my eyes.
I can't look into your eyes without feeling that longing you only read about.
Pet, look into my eyes.
Without wanting to express my love for everything you are. And I know.
Ah, that's no good.
Queer our
Don't look away.
pun intended.
Look into my eyes.
So I've never felt this way before.
There.
I like who I am.
There's no need to resist.
And if bring this to
You know
life,
you can talk to me about
anything
anything.
more than
I'm here to help you.
But God, I couldn't.
I understand why, though.
Just getting it out there.
My poor pet. Seeing yourself labeled as missing,
To be the inevitable
it's frightening.
shoot down.
But I can assure you that all you left behind were stressful, unimportant things.
But I know.
Instead of doing
And if there's a moment
whatever you were doing out there,
and all I ask
your job is to be my sweet,
dismiss that.
adorable,
Try to dwell in.
deeply hypnotized pet. That's not a bad life, is it? Let me help you get rid of your worries, okay? Take a deep breath for me. I just need you to trust me again. You trust me. You trust me with your mind. And I will only do things that make you happy. So, as I talk to you, I want you to relax. You're safe, and when you feel safe, you relax and drift. Let your eyes close again. No? This is a lot of resistance coming from you. We were making such good progress, too. Right. Let's turn this TV off. I need your full attention now. You're concerning yourself with unimportant things, and it's making you anxious. I hate to see you this way. You remember this feeling, right? It's what being a detective was like. It's what I want to take away. Resisting is so tiring, so stressful, and no one wants to feel stressed. So, the more you resist, the more you give yourself reason to relax. The more you resist, the more you want to obey. Remember how it feels when the world fades away and all that's left is my commands in your mind. Even if you struggle, your subconscious mind will do what it knows to do best. It will listen to my words, let them fill up your mind, and let me put your thoughts to sleep. Like it always does. Because, despite everything, you're a very good pet. My very good pet. And good pets obey. Darling, all I've done is make you feel good. I always make you feel so calm, so peaceful. Help you take care of yourself. I do all the worrying. In fact, so you don't have to. And when I take care of you, everything is just so fuzzy. Because I know what's best for you. That's right. Master knows what's best for you. And right now, it's best you submit to me. Because Master knows what's best. And go to sleep. There we go. Normally, by this point, you're well on the way to being putty in my hands. But I'll admit, I like seeing you struggle. It reminds me a bit of our first encounter. I like the way your eyelids flutter. They're getting heavier and heavier. So you have to force yourself to open them. But with every blink, they just want to stay closed a little bit longer. And I like how, when you realize my voice is putting you under, you gasp yourself awake. It's too easy to get lulled back into the place of being drowsy, happy, obedient. You can't help it. You want to be docile and compliant. Giving up control feels great, and you know it. Yes. Perfect. You've given me a lot of power over you. That shouldn't come as a surprise. You might not remember exactly what happens every time I hypnotize you, but you know it happens. You know I'm gently molding wishes and desires in your head. But I'm also making sure you don't mind, and that's all that matters. The end result is that you're under my control. Yes. And you're happy this way. Do you remember what you told me when we first met? You told me that hypnosis doesn't work this way. I can't make you do things you don't want to do. Then think about it. You come here, fully set on arresting me. We chat for a little bit, and before you know it, you're hanging on to my every word, looking into my eyes, sinking into them, letting them consume you. Soon, I'm doing all the talking, and you're going along with everything I say. Just as long as I let you stay here, without worries, and then you slip away. You go to sleep. It was easy. So maybe you've always wanted it. Or I've made you want it. Which is it? Guess we'll never know. But when you wake up from my little trances, the thought of leaving doesn't even cross your mind. By that point, you're already, well, mine. You couldn't resist then, and you won't be able to now. Especially because, even when you're out of trance, you're still hypnotized. Before you were just sitting here, thinking about nothing, waiting for me to come spend time with you. That's what a hypnotized pet does. You might not feel like it, but yes, right now you are too. If you weren't hypnotized, I could tell you to sleep, and you'd have no trouble resisting my words. It's just a word that shouldn't affect you at all. Maybe you can fight it for now, but isn't it so much easier to sleep? Someone who isn't hypnotized wouldn't find themselves wanting to sleep. If you weren't hypnotized, you wouldn't want to do what I want. But you do. Despite everything, you still haven't stood up and left. You want to stay here and listen. And I want you to let me fix all your worries. So, let me make you sleep in 1, feeling your eyes grow impossibly heavy. 2, sinking deeper and deeper now. 3, sleep. I might have underestimated you, truly. Or, well, how much your mind might want to hold on to your identity. That's okay. That's why we're here now. We'll fix all of it. I shouldn't let it drag on too long, but the look on your face when you fight. You're cute even when you're troublesome. It's really not fair. But you don't really miss your past life, do you, my dear? What you're worried about is the extent of the power I have over you. Maybe you've only just realized what I've made you do. It was so easy for you to give up everything you had to stay with me, just because I said so. And yet, I still want you to trust me. Really. Your presence has made my life so much better. So this time, I'll help you remember. I want you to remember all the ways in which I've made you want to stay with me. Depend on me. On my approval. My presence. My touch. So every time you struggle and fail, you'll be so much more helpless. Now, let's remove all of those thoughts of resistance out of your mind. Okay, dear? Then you can go back to being as you were, without a care in the world. Just listen and follow along.